Lamisi, where she was thinking that her husband was cheating. And yes, so on today's episode of the Fruit Bearers Show, we're talking about how you care for your marriage and your relationship as a trying to conceive mommy or daddy. Yes, daddy. I heard of the story of Mrs. Lamisi where she was thinking that her husband was cheating, maybe has a child outside because it looks like he doesn't show concern, he's not crying, he's not complaining. And yes, Mrs. Lamisi was wrong. She was definitely wrong because the man is not showing to you that he's also bothered while you are waiting does not mean that he has a child somewhere. So today we're just going to be sharing practical ways that you can keep your marriage and your relationship alive whilst you are waiting. Number one thing that I personally do with my husband is talk about the situation. Don't do life alone. Don't do that phase alone. Learn to talk to your spouse about it. I remember one time I was at the gym and I saw this very beautiful baby while I was coming back from the gym. And immediately I got home, I was all over the place with my emotions, and I just quickly pinched to my husband. And the next thing Mama said was, "You have seen a baby, Abby." I said, "So I don't see baby outside, you know." And he was able to encourage me in that moment, and we just talked about it, and I felt better. So as a waiting mommy and daddy, please learn to talk to yourself about the situation. Don't pretend to each other, okay? I'm sure that when you talk about it, you feel better. And the next one is separate intimacy from ovulation. A lot of trying to conceive moms and dads have honestly lost intimacy. We are always calculating, oh, when is my next ovulation cycle? I want to be targeting sex. Like, so it's no longer fun. Please, can we stop doing that? Right? Because the moment you start targeting your ovulation period, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. No. I am saying when you make that the benchmark of your relationship, if you don't get a certain result that you are looking for, it gets boring, it gets tiring. This month you can track, next month just enjoy your life. This month track, next month enjoy your life. So let's separate intimacy from ovulation, okay? I know you want the baby. Yes, daddy too wants the baby, but can you give daddy some sugar? Give daddy some sugar, okay? And on the next point is grief and hope together. Yes, let me explain that. I remember there was a particular month that I didn't see my period for a long time. And my husband and I, of course, were thinking that it was pregnancy. And I was scared to check. He just said, you know what? He just encouraged me to check. And most of the time, let me add my face to say this, I don't even know when the line, like that pregnancy strip thing, my husband actually taught me. So that particular month, he was the one that helped me to check, and he was disappointed because we actually thought that we were pregnant, but when the result came out, it was negative. And we're able to breathe together, we're able to talk about that moment together. So as a trying to conceive mom, as a trying to conceive dad, please make sure that whenever it is that you are checking a result, maybe a failed cycle, a failed pregnancy test result, talk to each other about it. It makes the week actually lighter. Don't forget, over here, we turn our pain into purpose. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in our next episode. While at it, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and share to your friends and your family. Mwah.